We are live. We are live. I hope we are. Let's see. Make sure we up and running. Yes, we are. We are. All right. Community stream is up. Hopefully everybody can come in here. Wait for a few people. Yes, sir. What's going on? What's going on, people? Thank you guys for showing up. Appreciate you guys. Community stream is ready. Hope people can join in. What's going on, Mike? How you doing? Con, what's going on? Be honest, what's going on? Appreciate you guys for showing up. Gonna have some fun today, man. Hopefully people have some missions they need to, need help with and stuff, so we can have a good stream. I was just doing a little bit of maintenance before I hopped in and before I came on. I gotta clear out my inbox. I know that. I'm kind of running high on items. I won't have webcam today because unfortunately I stepped on my camera and it's broken. So now I'm waiting for a new camera to come in. Today we're doing what we normally do for our community streams, and we're just going to pretty much run missions with people, help anybody who pretty much needs help on any missions that they're struggling on. I know it's a few people who have been asking for like help and stuff, pretty much just getting past certain bosses. So pretty normal, like just helping people out, you know, having some fun doing mission scrolls and stuff. So normal standard stuff. Let me clear out my inbox though. I only get 5. I need more. I'm messing around with this build today. Corruption build. Susano and Magasui. Some random stuff, honestly. This might be my best weapon. Like, this might be the strongest weapon that I have. Simply because it has star effect attack bonus on it. Like, yeah, this might be my strongest weapon, literally. I gotta put my magic on. But we'll give it a second. Hopefully get some more people in here who want to run some stuff, get some missions done. But I hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody enjoyed their New Year's. I certainly did. I hope you enjoyed your Christmas as well. Jutsus. Of course, we got to throw on our barrier. Steel, of course. Extraction, definitely. Arshoka, definitely. Do I want to have one of these? I feel like lightning is a little bit easier to apply. So we'll go with that. Of course, this is a necessity. I'll just do 2. And then I'm going to rock with the power pill. All right, cool. I'll go here with that. Quick change. Should I run? No, power pill. There we go. Perfect. If you're starting Dream of the Demon, a good, well, I would say a good basis to see where your level should be at is to check the level requirement of whatever level you're on. So, um, like Dream of the Demon, Dream of the Demon. So, um, say you just started Dream of the Demon. You're You said level gear, probably. Oh, level gear. I thought I'm looking at level. Yeah, around 170 or so, around that probably. Because later on you'll get to like 180s, then 190s. I'm still getting 190s now when I'm in like I'm past streaming the Neo, so probably around 160, 170 gear should be the gear that you should be focused like trying to get. All right. Yeah, I'll just go to this region. Well, while we're waiting for some more people to pop in, I could probably run some Twilight missions. I already did that Twilight mission. Let me go to. I could probably run some Twilight missions. What is this? Mm, should I run this? Why not? Just a quick warm up so we can, not die. It'd be kind of embarrassing to die on lower level difficulties when I'm so high up there. I forgot to add an item. We are going to put. Where is it? I don't have any more. Oh, I need to forge some more. That's not good. I need those. How about yeah? No problem. I appreciate you watching. And honestly, I'm not gonna stop playing this. I will. Obviously, I will play different games and stuff as the years go on. But this is definitely going to be a game I'll always come back to. No problem, no question. The replayability on this game is very high. I'm mainly waiting for. Oh crap! I'm mainly waiting for Molong to come out. Wolong. I said Molong. Wolong to come out. So I can start putting content out on that. But that doesn't come out until around March. So, geez, I forgot how strong these enemies were. I forgot how strong these enemies were. But yeah, I'm mainly waiting for Wolong to come out so I can start like really diving into that. But yeah, I'll always be playing this game no matter what. Let me take my time because I didn't see this thing over here. Where is he? Take you out first. Please hurry up. Honestly, you know what I didn't do? I didn't redo my skills. That's why. Makes sense. I literally said I was doing maintenance before I hopped in and totally forgot to put my actual skills on. It's crazy. I am excited for Jedi Survivor because the Fallen Order just became available as the PlayStation Plus game this month. So um, I thought I was going to, re-download download that and have fun with that because I played. I played Jedi. Played Fallen Order on a friend's account, but I never downloaded it for myself. So um, I decided I was going to download that and have fun on that until Jedi Survivor came out because I'm definitely excited for that. And the way we play together is we'll pretty much set up a mission, a lobby. That way we can join. I can join in on you if you have a certain mission that you need to beat, and then we'll play together that way. Usually I like to set it up by using a password. I feel like that's much easier than to just like try to search your name up and stuff. So the password would be easier. So after I get out of this mission, you can set up a lobby, and then I can join you using a certain password, and then we can run missions together. And yes, Nioh can definitely hold its own until Wolong comes out. Like again, the replay. There's so much to do on this game. Like you can, there's still so many builds I can put together if I really decided that I wanted to do that. And how you doing? What's going on? Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you for stopping by. But let's get these skills put in. Crap. Yes, yes, yes. Need that. Yes, because we need this as well. Need this as well. Need this. Need that, of course. Yes. Need that. Need that. We need these. All right, so we got around 4 left. Excuse me, I can go right into this. Cool. All right, got all that. Okay. We definitely. I'll go with this. Cool. On this. Need that. Yes. Opportunist. Do I want to run Opportunist? Opportunist is really good, but it's also, the timing is everything on that. We'll come back. We'll see if we have enough left over before. Shadow Strike. Yeah, like like I said, the amount of builds you can put together are crazy. Like you can combine so many different graces and sets and stuff together. Like that's why this game it's going to definitely stand the test of time for sure. Dread Slayer, yes. All right, I can run Opportunist. No, don't disable that. There we go. All right, cool. Is there anything else I really need from here? I don't really need this. This doesn't really do anything. Takedown is like a fun move, but it's only for humans, and I don't think I'm going to be using that. Um, I guess I could just pump the rest into. Oh, need that. I can just pump the rest into its melee. Yeah, cool. All right. Now let's set up our stuff. Lethality. I like Seesaw. We'll keep that. No, we need Dragon Dance high. That stays. That stays. Radiant Moon stays. Shin Crusher stays. This is going to be Changing Ways. This is going to be Twin Phoenix. This one for the Void. Yeah, I can keep Roar Power. This is Heron Kick for sure. Okay, next we are going to put Masterful Slice on that. We like our Courage here. Dragon Dance, we're going to put Heart. Changing Ways, we want to throw Stamina. Twin Phoenix, I like to put Lightning on this. Trying to think. This can go Arcane of Dead. Heron kick is actually pretty decent. I will throw not magic. Um, which one do I want to throw? Magic. I'll throw magic on that one, and then I'll put dead on Heron kick. Yeah. Honestly, that's pretty much all I really need for that. Next, we're gonna go with you, Gong. Or should I go unbowed? Nah, Gong is fine. Is on a drop? Yes. Spinning kick? Yes. Courage. Fracture foe is going to be heart. Markless charge. Battering ram is going to be masterful slice. Cycle kick. I'll throw water on there. This one, cycle kick. I will throw lightning on here. Spinning kick. Archer's impact can stay down there. Knife hand, cool. No, Arcane of Dead. That's what I want. We're gonna do opportunist. Cause I need to get better at that anyway. Cause opportunist is definitely like, this can be like an OP move. Like you can literally tank anything if you get the timing right. Like opportunist will be crazy. You say you've been defeated by RNG. Who hasn't, man? I'm telling you, RNG on this game is absolutely horrific. It is horrific. It took me, like, I think one of my builds took me probably like almost a week to make because I couldn't get a specific accessory to drop. But like, yeah, honestly, in Wolong, I hope there's a few things I hope that they improve in Wolong. One is obviously yes, RNG. I hope they improve on that. Number two is I want, I would say, I feel like there's more. Like they don't have the key post mechanic, which is which is fine. But I feel like in Nioh, there's certain times where like key posting is a bit more like I don't know how to say. I guess difficult. Like sometimes like when you want to regain key, you have to flux, but a lot of people don't like. A lot of people don't grasp that. So I feel like they should make it that mechanic if they have it, something like it. I feel like they should make that a little bit easier for people who aren't as advanced at the game. Simply because again, like a lot of times, whenever you're like, for example, whenever you're fighting and you're running out of key, majority of the time people usually just press R1 and then they key pulse. But a lot of the times you'll be doing moves and you'll run out of key. Like your key will be down to like the smallest amount. And in order to gain all your key back, you have to flux like that. A lot of people don't know how to do that. So I feel like they should make a mechanic where it's a lot easier for people to learn that skill rather than it like people, bashing the game like, oh, this game is too hard. Where, yeah, the game can be difficult, but it's a lot of things that can be improved upon to make it a little bit more simple. All right, let's get rid of this Kasha. She's going to be tough. Oh, God, really? Come on, man. I'm not fighting both of you. One of you got to wait. She hits so hard. Hey, I'll switch to my fist because she hits ridiculously hard. But yeah, like I just feel like it's definitely it's a lot of ways that this game can be improved upon in terms of like I won't say again making it easier, but making it simplified, a little bit simpler for people who aren't as skilled as others. Like in the amount of time I played this game, I'm technically a pro, just because I know like the ins and outs. So people like me, I don't really need an easier difficulty. I like a challenge, but outside of that, like it would be a much much easier for newer players. How am I missing? Come here. Let's go. All right. Another thing for newer players, be careful of these Twilight missions, man. These things can be ridiculous, as you can see. Like, Twilight missions are no joke, and I have to go this way. Oh my God. I don't want to go that way because I don't know who's over there. Jeez. Look how hard they hit. Good God. They hit like trucks. Yeah, like basically with like with comboing and stuff, a lot of the game, like a lot of the game mechanics deal with, I'm going to switch this out. A lot of the game mechanics deal with like they deal with active skills and stuff, and not many people know how to put active skills together. Like it's tough for a lot of people to put those together simply because of like they don't know that certain active skills can be combo. They'll just stick to using one move. Like a lot of the time, I'll see people use like just strictly one move at a time, like maybe EI quick draw all the time or sign it across all the time. Like instead of maybe I'll do a sign it across into a windstorm or something like that. Like definitely give them more incentive. I think the only grace in the game that does give that is Susano, simply because you get more power for doing active skills. So you're technically going to have to combo. Like you literally have to do combos. So like that's probably the only thing in the game that gives an incentive outside of just learning the mechanics in itself. Do I have a mark? I do. Perfect. Perfect. All right. This will be easier. Susano and Ame no Uzume are ridiculous together by far. I mean, I put a build together like that actually, and when I tell you that thing does ridiculous damage, it does ridiculous damage. Because Ame no Uzume is literally basically it makes you more powerful and faster after you dodge an attack, and then Susano gives you more power on it gives you more power on active skills. Like those together are insane. Yeah, Twilight mission. This is the late game Twilight mission. Like this is the late game, so it's going to be tough. No question. Like Not to mention, technically using I'm technically using corruption against yokai, which is not the best, but very good for key consumption. But since I'm a dual sword master, it doesn't matter. You made a room? All right, cool. Like, yeah. I don't know how the revenants are so tanky. This would be better with my purity build, but I'll join your room. Give me a second. Let me get my spirit back. I'm not even going to run over there. Let me just call it back. Where is it? All right. Did you set a password for the room? Because I know that's like usually the easier way to do it. And don't worry, we're coming back to that Twilight mission, but we're going to beat it with with my stronger build. It's funny because I also meant to drop my code for my character, because somebody had actually to ask me to drop the code for my character build, like my created character, because they like how she looked. But I'll definitely drop that for you guys soon. Let me see. Interim. Nope. Tory. I didn't mean to come here. I meant to go to the Tory gate. My bad. All right. I say, anybody else want to join? Feel free. Expeditions, customize, search, word. It was KINGRD, right? Yeah. So picture scroll. Cool. Is it a scroll of the Nioh? I'm gonna just put without the conditions. I'll just do it that way. I'm assuming this is it right here. I'm assuming so, because it's the only one that showed up. I appreciate you for coming by. Thank you so much. Oh, we got a Hayabusa in here. Okay. And it's a Nightmare Bringer. He's about to be tanky. Yeah, I'm about to say anybody in this game that has over, like, if your attack power goes, like, I can probably, like, this right here, I can probably push this to 7,000. Mainly if I were to say, like, completely funnel points right here. Like, this is what will push my weapon over 7,000. But anybody who has a weapon that's over 7,500 or 8,000 or 9,000, it's most likely a mod. No weapon in the game is getting that high at all. You're not getting your weapon anything like this right here is a completely maxed out weapon. Level 200 plus 120. The only thing I'm missing is a star effect attack bonus. That'll probably make my weapon even more powerful, but it still wouldn't be anywhere near 10,000. That's insane. It's not gonna happen. All right, let's rock. Yeah, like it's been. I've actually had a couple people tell me like they've seen uh like they've seen people with super high attack power like weapons and stuff, and it's like it's a mod. It's not true because nobody in the game is getting their attack power that high. Ooh, you thought. Yeah, like these missions are insane because they so tanky. Like his key isn't going anywhere. Whoa, rude. On one. Out of there. We gotta get his key down more. Let's say you pick him up, I get him. But I'll keep him occupied. Yeah, watch this. I'm gonna call for some reinforcements. Yeah, it's Scampus Army time. Hmm. Yeah, and that's how you do it. I don't actually. Let's say I don't have weapons past 7,000. The weapon I'm using right now, I can probably get this to pass 7,000. But like I said, only if I were to pretty much, if I were to, I have to get a lot of skill upgrades and then dump that strictly into this stat right here, which is melee mastery. Now, I would pretty much have to keep on pumping stats more and more and more and more into this. I'm pretty sure this goes up infinitely. I'm not sure if it does, but I think it does because as you can see right now, I'm pretty much, I can always put more into it. I would just have to continually keep getting more and more stuff, but I don't think I don't even, honestly, it probably doesn't even go past this really. So, you know, there's not really much of a way to get your weapon past that. Now, another way to get it closer is if I had attack bonus magic as a plus, as not a plus, as a star effect. Now, if I got star effect attack bonus magic, this will probably be a lot closer to 7,000. But then again, I don't know for sure. You, sir, are actually insane. You took a +9 Penistone into depths of the underworld. You are actually out of your mind. What I say, like that is absolutely mental. I've tried that before. I've tried to use a +9 Penistone going into depths, and my God, when I tell you the frustration I went through that day, boy. Level 200 soul cores. I think that you just have to get lucky. Like literally, you're just gonna have to get lucky. Honestly, there's no way to truly target farm for any. There's no way to truly target farm for anything that's level 200. It's all about pure luck. You just have to literally get lucky and hopefully a level 200 item drops. Like it's not really much you can do to target farm. There's a way you can try to influence the drops, and that's by when you go into depths of the underworld, that merchant or the person that you see before you go into it, talk to him, upgrade it, like upgrade your your stats and stuff with him, and then you'll have a better chance of having level 200 items drop. But outside of that, it's not really much you can do to influence getting higher level drops outside of just being lucky. Again, that just brings into the aspect of RNG where it's just absolutely ridiculous. So yeah, yeah, Lappy's upgrades. You just have to pretty much go to him, upgrade your stuff, and hopefully you'll get level 200 drops. Because honestly, um, I lucked up with all this stuff. Like I had to soul match everything to get my gear to 200, and then I lucked up with my weapon as well. So this is my highest level build. This is the build. This is my by far my strongest build. So I had to literally luck up to get all that stuff. Let's see if they have any drops in the store. Yeah, I don't like if I'm not using a weapon, I'm not gonna if I'm not using the weapon, I'm not gonna like max out its level or anything like that. Especially if it's my secondary weapon and I don't plan on using it in combat. A lot of the times, but a lot of the times I just keep it as like just for the set bonus. Like for example, the Odachi I'm using right now, I rarely use this weapon. It's just there for my set bonus. You ready to go? Don't just pop up behind me like that. Regular floors of depths, no. Depths floors, they go regular floors go up to 108, and then the depths go up to 30. They just get increasingly harder the lower or higher you go. And yeah, star effects make a huge difference. Those are what you want to aim for when making a build or going later into the depths and stuff. You always want to aim for equipment with star effects on them. Ultimate Sign of the Cross does a lot of damage. Yeah, star effect bonuses are like unlike they make your builds a lot more powerful. Definitely. Like you can literally see the difference in you can see the difference in your stats and stuff when you have a star effect rather than having the base rolled bonus from tempering. I only have 3 Oyama weapons. Hilarious. I can keep that. Wait a second. That's why, because courage is my highest stat. That's why this is so low. I was wondering, like, why is that so low? Those are by far the worst. I really do hate that. When you get I hate getting an accessory that has all the rolls on it you want, but the completely wrong grace. Like, that is probably by far the most infuriating thing. I've had that happen so many times. You don't know how many times I've gotten melee versus purified enemy on a Magatsui's Grace accessory. Oh my goodness, that is the worst thing ever. The one enemy that can't be inflicted with purity, well, he can be, but it's a lot tougher. Yoshitsune is ridiculously tanky as well. Come down here. Get down here. Yeah, that Beyond Infinity went crazy. I usually stream on weekends between Fridays and Saturdays. Mostly Saturdays, just so I don't know everybody's schedule. So I usually pick Saturdays because more than likely, most people will be off work. That means they have time, to come by and have some fun and stuff. But usually weekends, yes. Yes, I will be playing Wolong. I'll be playing that the moment it drops. So I'll probably actually like the first time Wolong drops, I'll probably do like a stream. Like I'll probably stream um like that day or so. I probably won't do it at midnight. I'll probably do it like during the day. That way people actually come by and stuff. But I'll probably stream it and then just go through it on initial playthroughs and stuff with everybody just to show people how the game works and stuff and how it looks and everything. But I'll definitely be playing that day one, no question. And no problem. Look, anytime. Anybody else have any mission they might want to do, I'm here, whenever everybody's ready. And sure, yeah, you can. I'm always down to add people as friends. Same password. Okay. Um, let's see. Search. Is it a picture scroll as well, or is it just regular? It's depths. Okay. Uh, yeah, I can't wait for Wolong. I'm definitely excited for that. I'm super excited for that. Definitely. Oh, we're taking on depths. Oh, this is about to be crazy. There's one specific boss that I hope we don't fight because that is going to be a hell of a fight. And that is Lightning Gods of Yomi. By far, in my opinion, Lightning Gods is the toughest boss in this game. By far. It took me, I did a stream back when I was first doing my first initial run through the depths. Did a stream. And when I tell you for like 3 hours straight, I was just getting my ass whooped by Lightning Gods over and over and over and over and over again. It was so annoying. I hated it. I'm not sure. I don't think they do. I think when they're like people invade, they're more so they play alongside you. I haven't really seen anything saying that like you have to fight the invaders. But I'm not sure. Shooting Doji's a bit easier simply because like he a lot of the time, like majority of the time, he stands still. Like there'll be certain like he'll drink his like drink and he'll literally just be standing still a lot of the times. But lightning gods, their attack patterns change. Like a lot of this game is learning attack patterns and learning like when to, counter, when to attack, when to dodge, when to burst counter, all that stuff. Lightning gods, they switch up their attack patterns like literally all the time. Like it's like one time they'll do this attack pattern and after this certain move, but then the next time they'll switch it up and it'll be like, how do I deal with this? Yeah, we could do the boss at the end of Golden Castle. Once I finish this depths run, all you can do is set up a room and then I'll join in with you. Yeah, shooting Doji does hit hard. He's very tanky. But Lightning Gods, in my opinion, he just like it's just his attack patterns are so unpredictable. It's hard to really like get a grasp on fighting them. Yeah, Nightmare Bringer is honestly ridiculous simply because like he's immune to everything. Like literally. He's immune to everything except for purity. So it's like you can't even get confusion on him. What's up top? Right, can't open that. Go ahead upstairs. I'll take you. Ooh. Screw that. Perfect. A barehanded build? Um, I don't. I haven't. No, I've never tried that. Only reason is because you can't key pulse, so it's like you're just like stuck doing like 2 to 3 different types of moves. Even though I'm sure that there are some people out there who've put together ridiculous types of builds, it's not my style. Um, what have I gotten? Can I use any of these? Shina Suhiko is actually not bad. I like that grace. I got another Yamasumi. A seething dragon. Ooh, I might save that. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, let's try this. Yeah, I'm about to say that there. I'm pretty sure there are some people who have put together ridiculous bare like bare-handed builds, but yeah, it's not my style. I wouldn't be able to have fun with something like that. So much stuff. This is also a very good way of for farming. Like very good tool for farming. I think I actually have weapons that I wanted to use. Is it this one or no? It's not that one. Is it this one? It might be this one, but I'm just going to switch to this instead. And then, yeah, I'll keep that. I love me some Tonfa. Because I've actually been putting together a Tonfa build with corruption, but I haven't gotten all the pieces of graces that I want. The straight punch emote, yeah, bro. Whenever I used to hate running like co-op missions with people because they would always do that. I remember one time I think I almost died one time. So I had like very low health and someone did that to me. And I'm like, come on, man. Yeah, the dual swords and the fist weapons. They pair really well together. Between that and the single sword, like dual sword, single sword is by far the best combo, just because they work so beautifully together. But yeah, the fists definitely work well with the dual swords. But I think the best combo with the fist is the tonfa. Since both of these weapons are mainly for doing key damage. Well, depending on which one you use, because I know the claws for the fist do more melee damage. But if you do like fist and tonfa, oh, melee damage is going to be absolutely insane. No, the tonfa I'm using come with melee attack key consumption. I have tried tonfa gun before. I actually have, I think I have a build on my channel that uses the tonfa gun. Um, they're decent. They deal like a good amount of damage, but they usually deal scorch damage, and scorch damage, in my opinion, isn't the best. This is exactly why I haven't put together a scorch build, because I just don't like scorch on this game. Because scorch is just a DOT debuff. It just does damage over time. So it's like it's not the best. I'll just say that scorch is not the best at all. Yeah, try it out. Tonfa and Fist. I actually have a video on my channel with Tonfa and Fist, and they do damage. They are absolutely insane together. Yeah, purity and corruption are by far your choices. You shouldn't go. I don't think you should pick any other element outside of purity or corruption, simply because um, they the application of those two are much better than any other element. If you don't want to run purity or corruption, and you feel as though like you just don't want to stick to the meta of the game, my next best choice would be to go with water. Water outside of purity and corruption is the best element, simply because water has a natural defense debuff. I think you deal like 20% or around 20% extra damage to enemies if they're saturated. So water is your go-to. Lightning doesn't do anything except slow the enemy. Fire doesn't do anything except do damage over time, which kind of sucks, honestly. So water outside of purity and corruption is your best bet to go if you don't want to run purity or corruption. I need some more Diogen Saki. Taking these status debuffs is insane. I do not have a crit build. Only reason I don't have a crit build is because I feel like crit builds take more to do than regular builds do. I feel like they take more time and effort to put in rather than like a regular build. So I've never put a crit build together. Like I've never done those like low health builds. I've never been a fan of them. Um, Purity, I would say I like that. This is actually a very good question. I actually have two videos on my channel dealing with purity and corruption. Purity is easier to apply. It's a lot easier to apply because you don't even need to have it on your weapon. There's a purity talisman. So when you run the purity talisman, you can literally just uh, pretty much get purity on enemy, no problem. Corruption, you have to have your weapon has to have sentience. You can get corruption on an enemy without it gaining sentience, but the easier it'll be way easier if your sentience is up. Corruption builds also deal with sentience charge. It'll be a lot faster to get the sentience up on your weapon if you have sentience charge, rather than if you have purity, which is free and easy. So people choose purity just because it's free, it's easy, it doesn't take much. It's just straight up you know, like you can just get it up on enemy, no problem. Corruption, on the other hand, it does more damage, but the application is a lot tougher to do. Yeah, and so I'm saying like it takes a lot longer to get that. Well, I gotta scroll. Appreciate you. But it takes a lot longer to get that purity, like that corruption build put together, rather than a purity build. You don't even need much to get a purity build put together. And honestly, there are a lot. Who the hell is this guy? How did he even get here? Who is this? Um, but it's a lot. It's a lot easier to. I'm actually gonna step out of here, guys, because somebody wants to do a mission. For Golden Castle. And if you're still up for it, we can do it now. But yeah, the sentience charge, getting sentience charge is necessary for corruption builds a lot. With a purity build, you can, for one, when you do a purity build, your accumulation for purity will go up much higher than your corruption would. I think corruption accumulation probably. I have corruption accumulation on pretty much all of my both of my accessories. I have it on my soul cores and all that stuff, and I think the max I got it up to is like 70 or 80%. But with my purity accumulation, that's like 98%. It's so much easier to get purity up on an enemy, like so much easier. All right, but yeah, somebody said they wanted to do the Golden Castle mission, so whenever you are ready for that, we can do that. Um, it's not bad. I do need another. I want to find. Do I have? Let me check. Let me see. Do I have a transferable grace of Oyamasumi? Yes, Owatasumi. Um, do I have an Oyamasumi transferable grace? I do not. I have a Magasui, but not a. That sucks. Okay, because I really want to switch to dual sword, regular sword. Another Magasui. I'm assuming Takumi Nakata, Ninigi. Yeah, no, I don't. Those are the toughest to get the drop. All right, so let me go ahead and get my weapon back. Take this off. I don't need this. Cool. All right. So, I wasn't sure who it was wanted to do the Golden Castle. I remember someone saying it, but um, they needed help with it or something like that. Let's see. Hopefully they can. Let's see what this scroll is. I did get a scroll of the damn. Let's see what this is. Ultimate Heart. Hmm. What does Ultimate Heart do again? Increases the amount of key recovery when key pulsing. That's not really necessary, honestly. I don't think that's really necessary. I do not have a Discord, but I am working on getting one so that I could bring my community together. Um, but yeah, I don't have one yet, but it's definitely coming up soon. So wait on that. Empowered Omio and Empowered Ninjutsu. They're two different buffs, so I'm assuming they would stack. It's kind of like it's kind of like if you're stacking, I would say, um, versatility with say um, what is it? Like it's pretty much like stacking versatility with cleansing prayer almost. Like they're two different buffs, so I'm pretty sure they would stack. Cookie Man. Oh yeah, okay. So if you're available to run that mission, I'm definitely waiting for you. So while you do that or set up, I can answer some questions and stuff. But yeah, cleansing prayer and versatility would be kind of the same as running those two together. So I'm pretty sure they would stack. They're both attack bonuses. They both give different types of buffs and stuff. Like it'd be different if you were trying to run like like something that gave increased attack on certain like increased attack on winded enemy and then increased attack on Amrita absorption. Those two wouldn't stack because they're those two wouldn't stack because they're technically in essence doing the same thing. But since Empower Ninjutsu and Empower Omio would be different, they probably would most likely. It depends. I'm assuming it would. Don't take my word for it. You could try it out and see. I haven't tried to do that. Usually, I just whenever I specialize in a build, I stick to that specific build because it would purity and purity and corruption don't stack with each other. Like they don't cause confusion on an enemy. So like whenever I build out my stuff, I literally stick to that. Yeah, Death Dancer, Cleansing Prayers, Susanoo's versatility, those all stack with each other. Death Dancer, honestly, is Death Dancer's buff is actually stronger than versatility's too. If you get the Death Dancer buff maxed out, it's stronger than versatility. It's that one. That one is more high risk, high reward though, rather than versatility. because you don't lose your stacks of versatility, but you do lose stacks of Death Dancer if you take a hit. So you have to be like really precise when using Death Dancer. But the attack buff is much stronger. I think it's like a 70% attack buff, rather than like versatility is like 40% or something like that. Um, that's what I meant to do. Let me get those now. I need all of those, all of them. I need them all. I actually have a build with Death Dancer on B agility. It's it's decent enough. It's a dual. It works well with the dual swords. Like um, and the reason why is because dual swords allow a lot of quick movement, especially if you're in low stance. Like that's what I did when I made that build. I had it was a Death Dancer and I think it was Amino Uzume and Susano together, and I stayed in low stance to proc all of Amino Uzume. That way, um, excuse me, I stayed in low stance to proc Amino Uzume to do the quick movements, and then once I got my 9 stacks, that's when I started to do the extra damage in like high and mid stance and stuff. English audio, just go to the main menu and then you'll go to language settings. So if I went to the main menu, go to language settings and just change it. Honestly, I don't really like the English voices. I've always meant to switch back to the Japanese voices, but I just never did it. And I keep on just playing without even changing it. It does sound weird. It really does. Like I don't like the game in Jap. I don't like the game in English at all. I like the Japanese voices much better. But for a B agility, if you want to be in B agility, I would say try to find um, like heavier medium armor. Like the armor I have on right now, for example, all the heirlooms cuirass, all these are like pretty much like heavy medium armor. So like it'll help. It lets me stay in B agility, but it also puts me over the threshold for double A toughness. So whenever you're trying to go with anything that's B agility or lower to A, try to find the heaviest light armor you can find. And this right here, this set right here was probably one of the easiest for me to find. That helped me be past the threshold for that. Like I do have other armor that helps me in the threshold. Like I have the Yoriki right here, and then Mino right here, and stuff like that. So like these help. Um, this run right here, like all these, they like you can just find and mix and match them. Just try to find anything that helps you like stay in big agility, but pushes your toughness over the threshold. So Kichiro sounds horrible in English. Like if I say like no disrespect to his voice actor, you did a fine job, but he sounds terrible. The Japanese voices just sound they sound much more natural. They sound way better. Like I don't appreciate the English voice acting in this because everyone a lot of these characters are Japanese, but they sound like they're from England. They have like English or like that the European accents. Like it doesn't sound they don't sound Japanese. Like they sound they sound like for example Mumio. She sounds like she's from Europe or something like a country in Europe or something like that. Her accent just sounds like from that kind of dialect. It sounds kind of, weirdly put because these are supposed to be technically Japanese characters. No, it doesn't sound right. It just sounds weird. Like their voice, the voice acting in it sounds horrible. Like it's crazy because William is the only English speaking act. Like he's the only English speaking character in the series, and he doesn't even sound like he's from the part. Like he doesn't even sound like he's from Europe. He sounds like where he's from. I think he's from. Is he from? Isn't he like? I don't know. I think where is William from? Like he doesn't sound like them. Like they sound like they got a generic voice actor to do their voices, while William actually doesn't even sound like them. It's horrible. Like it's just bad. Like it's not good at all. I'm sorry. The English voice acting is terrible in this game. All right, I guess he's from England. Okay, so like he doesn't even sound like he's from there. Like he doesn't. He has more of like a he has more of like a Scottish accent. Like he sound like he's from Scotland or something like that. But like he doesn't sound like from like they sound like they're from England. Like Tokichiro, all of them. He sounds terrible. I hate his voice so much. Oh my god. It's horrible. Just absolutely terrible. Well, um I am assuming Cookie Man has left, so um I will try to hop back. I am not on PC. No, I am on PlayStation. Now I'm actually used to Muramasa's voice. You talking about you said Grandpa the Smithy. I'm used to Muramasa's voice strictly because of Ninja Gaiden. In Ninja Gaiden, he spoke, and I'm used to his voice. So his voice didn't bother me because I'm literally used to it. But like his voice doesn't bother me because I'm used to it. So here, let me go.
Well then. Well then.
Like his voice, I don't have a problem with his voice at all. Because like again, I've heard him speak in Ninja Gaiden, but outside of that, like everybody else is terrible. Like Toyo,
My blades will be as famous as Muramasa's.
listen to her voice. Does she? This is a Japanese girl. There is nothing else.
That's a fine dagger you've got there.
Why does she
Shall
sound
I
like
take a
this?
closer look?
Sounds terrible. I'm sorry. Like this is not how her voice is supposed to sound. It's not good. It's not good.
Come by again.
Like hold on, let's see. I'm about to change it back to the voice actor. I'm about to change it back to the Japanese voices because that I don't know. It wasn't good. It wasn't good. I have played. I actually have the remastered version, so I do play on that version at 120 frames per second, and it feels amazing. It's absolutely beautiful. I just haven't finished it. That's why I don't upload videos from it. But once I finish, like, since I play this version more and I've completed more of this version, I haven't finished the remastered version. But once I actually finish the remastered version, I will start to upload videos on that version instead of the PS4 version. Literally, she sounds like she's a like she sounds like she was born in England. Like you're Japanese. You shouldn't sound that way. It's horrible. It's by far terrible. Now I'm not saying that they should have the the stereotypical, Japanese person trying to speak English. You don't need that, but come on, you could find better voices than that.
Irashai.
Look at that. Beautiful.
私も村
This
の
is
そんなに恥じない刀鍛冶になるんだ。
she sounds how she's supposed. This is how she's supposed to sound. This is how it's supposed to be. This is it. This is what we come here for.
その刀相当な
It's absolutely beautiful. Yeah, they should have had broke like some type of broken English or something like that if you wanted to do that. Like this is how her voice is supposed to sound. She's supposed to sound like this. This is beautiful. I love it. It's music to my ears. Chef kiss. Like that was terrible. Like where is it? Hidden Tea House. Oh, I hate. This is how he's supposed to sound. He sounds bad ass. His English voice horrific. Absolutely terrible. But yeah, I'm assuming Cookie Man isn't here anymore, so I'm just gonna hop back into this mission, which I didn't complete before. If anybody else wants to, complete some more missions, let me know and we'll do that. But yeah, like those voices are terrible. So I can import my saves. Well, that's good to know. I should actually do that then. But the remastered version, it pretty much it ups the frame rate from 60 frames to 120. It's pretty much the same game. It just literally gives you better frame rates and the PS5 like features where like if you're shooting an arrow, you'll feel the trigger pull, like you'll feel the tension in the trigger, like in the tension in the pull of the bow. So that's pretty much the difference. The difference is just better up graphics and then like the PS5 controller mechanics and stuff. That's pretty much it. So you didn't even know English was in the game. Hilarious. I'll wait for you to go ahead and go back up there because I'm not fighting two of you at once. That's not happening. Did you go away yet? Yes. Much easier. Yeah, this is a testament to tell you how much stronger my purity build is than my um corruption build. Like my corruption build is nowhere near as strong. You said, why am I running Baku and Ho-Oh? Because that's actually a very great question, and I'm glad you asked. So since you played the game, you know that when you pair two guardian spirits together, they give you a certain bonus, such as you can see is the key consumption on Yokai Shift. Running Ho-Oh and Baku together is the only combination that will give me anima bonus on confused enemy. Even though it's only a D, it still helps. So that's why I run Baku and Ho-Oh together. Not to mention, um, certain points whenever I'm fighting, I do tend to switch my guardian spirit depending on the burst counter. So that's where I run those two together. Me and you got beef. Yeah, me and you definitely got beef. None of that. Yeah, Rob, because cause Raiko's her set is a purity set. She gives like melee bonus on purify. She gives like melee damage versus purify enemy and all that. Like she has a purity set, so like it's like this the offset to it's like an offset of Izanagi almost. Yeah, what is it? Izanagami, I think is it. I think his name Izanagami. I use that for when I'm trying to put together a melee key build, because it comes with the melee key 20%. I like that Guardian Spirit. I pair them with Baku as well because they get I think their bonus is max ability yokai key damage or something like that. So like theirs is really good. And no, I don't run the owl for my second buff simply because like whenever I put my two guardian spirits together, I always look at the extra buff it gives, like in terms of the extra effect it gives rather than the yokai spirit itself, the guardian spirit itself. So that's why I don't usually run that. Yeah, the spirit. So basically, when you switch, so all the buffs on this spirit are active right now, simply because I have it activated now, and these buffs aren't. Only thing that's active is the anima charge. Everything else isn't active. But if I switch, then yeah, this will be active pretty much. Always check your ceilings. See, look, always. That is a key rule of Neo. Always check your ceilings because you never know what's up there. And look at that. If I'd have walked in there, he'd have dropped down on me, and it probably would have made me pee my pants. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make you get down here. Neo 2 has made me literally paranoid whenever I walk into any rooms. Yes, spiders are literally the exact reason why I always check. Spiders and I think the snake ladies, Neurohama or whatever their name is. I hate them so much. I always check my ceilings all the time because you never know. You literally never know when they're going to be up there. Nueona. Okay, that's what it is. Those I hate them. They're always on ceilings and they just drop down, and you never know when they're going to be up there. I got to scroll. Raiko is waifu for sure. She has by far the best move set in this game. That's one thing I wish Neo did. I wish they would allow us to use her entire move set. She has by far the best move set in this game. I absolutely hate fighting her because she has so many different techniques. She's absolutely insane. But I love her so much. I never use White Tiger, ever. I never use this yokai ability ever, strictly because it sucks. I only use it strictly for its effects. I only use it strictly for its effects, which is the purified accumulation and the animal bonus on purified enemy. I literally do not use it to apply purification or anything like that. That's what I use my guardian spirit talisman for. I don't use this outside of it just being here for the stat bonuses it comes with. Not like what I'm talking about, like her. I'm talking about like her. Not her living weapon, but more so her like it's a certain move she does where she does like a whole bunch of slashes and then like a certain wall, like a wall of slashes will fly towards you. Or like it's one move where she's about to draw her sword in like a EI stance and she charges up and flies towards you. The whole screen goes black and all you do the whole screen goes black. She'll sheathe her sword and then you'll fall to the ground because she just sliced you like that. It's another move she has where it's like she kind of like she literally has her body turned while like she's about to unsheath her sword, and you get hit with a slash real fast, and then another one, and then another one. Like it just keeps going. Like she has so many different techniques. Her living weapon technique is obvious there. That's Neo ones, but like those other techniques she has, those are completely unique to her. Yeah, literally, she's literally like a anime boss character. Like she's absolutely crazy. I actually do have I do have a video on my channel that focuses on that I talk about focus levels and tempering and soul fusions and all that. I have It's a video on the channel right now. It should be under my pro tip series. So if you check out the play, it should be a playlist too. It's a pro tip playlist series. So if you check that out, it should be under like tempering and stuff like that. I would be afraid of her too. Have you seen her move set? It's absolutely insane. Like she as soon as she stepped on the scene, I fell in love. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Like as soon as I seen her and when the DLC came out, I'm like, oh my goodness. It was a battle between her and my actual character. Like I was just like, I don't know who I want more. It's funny because I have a video on my channel called "Waifu versus Waifu," and that's me fighting her in the underworld. All right, look up, nothing there. Oh God, that's for you. Yeah, that's for you. Hers are more. She has better moves by far. Like if we're talking about who's more difficult to fight, I honestly don't know because Ren Hayabusa is absolutely crazy. He's super fast. Like he's like ridiculously fast, but her move set is hard to predict. So it's like it's really hard to prepare for her. But Ren Hayabusa, he's a little bit more like predictable in terms of his move set. Hers is just absolutely crazy. Not to mention, she has almost infinite range. Like that one move I'm talking about where she flies at you and like the screen goes black, that thing's range is insane. You have to run away. You can't dodge out the way. You can't burst counter it. You have to run. If you don't run, you're going to get hit with it. But yeah, like I said, it's between who's harder to fight. I do not know. I couldn't even tell you who's harder to fight. Yeah, like I really do wish that they add like the only move that you get from her is the severing spin, which is still an awesome move in general. That move is freaking amazing. But that's the only move you get from her, and that kind of sucks. I hate it. I really wish like at least you get what you get three different ninjutsu. You get like you get three different ninjutsu and you get like four different move sets from Rin, but you get only one. Well, you get two from her, but no, one. You get one move from her. Yeah, like it's crazy. No, you get like severing spin from her and um what else do you get from her? I don't even know. Like but outside of those, you I feel like you should get more cuz like Ren you get all the ninjutsu that you have from Ninja Gaiden, which is like the Inferno spell, the um the Void spell, and then they did the Wind Blades, and then you also get Izuna drop. You get um you get the where is it? This one right here, Spinning Dragon, and then you also get uh Tiger Claws from Ren, but from her, the most you get from her is where is it? Severing Spin, and that's pretty much it. That's all I could think of at least. Cause I know Sacred Bird Flight and those come from Yoshimitsu, or I mean Yoshitsune. That comes from him. And then Kurama Sword Dance comes from Yoshitsune as well. And then Blue Moon comes from Omniscient Slice comes from oh that's from her too. So yeah, Omniscient Slice and then Severing Spin, those two, which are probably two of the coolest moves in the game by far. But yeah, like they could have gave us that other move. Like it could have been like a it could have been almost like Beyond Infinity. Like it'd been great. Check up, look up. Oh, is Sacred Bird Flight from her? I thought that was from Yoshitsune. I prefer living weapon. Yokai Shift is a bit underwhelming in terms of like its use. Cause I can tell you right now, I barely use Yokai Shift. Yokai Shift is more so used for like a last resort. If I'm about to die or if I'm cornered or something like that, I'll pop in the Yokai Shift because it can save me from dying. But living weapon is my turn. In my opinion, was much more fulfilling in terms of gameplay. Yeah, like basically all those moves that she does are pretty much variations of Severing Spin. It's pretty much the same, like, but the way they look is different. It's pretty much like Sign of the Cross. Sign of the Cross is EI Quick Draw just with two swords. So like there was I feel like there's a way that they could have implemented that into the game, or at least gave us a choice to choose that. It's kind of like Omni Slice. Omni Slice is a two-part move. There's Blue Moon and then there's Omni Slice. You can just do Blue Moon and keep the attack buff, or you can go straight into Omni Slice. Speaking of, I do want to switch to my sword. I do like the swords gameplay. He must be blind or something. There's no way he didn't see me. See, the swords gameplay is just so beautiful. It's like poetry in motion. If you really know how to use a sword in this game, it's might be the prettiest weapon by far to use. Like most satisfying weapon, no question. I feel like I'm missing. So I'm not. I don't think I am. Yep. I'm not gonna go in there with this weapon. I feel like I think I know exactly what boss is in there. Yeah, I think I know exactly what boss is in there. Ye- Okay, I'll make it to make sure I don't. Okay, look, had to be careful. Haven't played this mission in a while. Cool. Yeah, see, like the sword is just makes you feel like that guy. Yes, I have tried Fusanushi. Um, I think I did a water sword build with Fusanushi. Like I did water, and I think it was Owatsusumi with Fusanushi. Um, I've also done I think it was the Amino Uzume with Fusanushi as well. Very fun build for sure. Definitely very fun. In my game records, my highest single hit damage. Could I check that? Single hit damage. Um, this is total. This is total damage. Is there a way to see that? Scenario small yokai defeating human battles. Single hit. Oh, it's 128. Where do you? I don't even know where you see that at. Oh, there it is. Okay, so maximum damage caused by a single hit, 128. There you go. I don't know if that's strong or not. I'm gonna just tell you that right now. I don't know if that's strong or not, but that's it. So 128,794. Yes, Karama Sword Dance is definitely good for key damage simply because of that kick. Yes, most definitely. I don't put any key damage like stuff on it though. I usually just put like a damage modifier on it. The key damage one I use is for sword key, mainly, simply because I feel like it. I don't know. It just feels better. I guess I would say. Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know if that 128,000 is very good or not. I have not seen anybody like really talk about their single hit damage. I can honestly say, truthfully, there's probably somebody out there who has higher, you know, a higher single hit damage. You see, it feels bad to kill them after whistling. I never ever mimic them anymore. I hate them strictly because um, I actually died one time because I didn't even, I wasn't thinking at all. I had low health and I'm running up to it. I'm like, all right, chest, cool. Open it up. They popped out without me whistling, killed me. From then on, I've held a deep seated grudge against them because at that time I didn't save at a shrine. I had pretty much skipped past it because I'm like, oh, I've done this level plenty of times. I can get past it, blah blah blah. So skip past it. Didn't even think. to whistle, open it up. They popped out. I died. Since then, it's been on site ever since. That's another thing I like with the dual swords and regular sword is the fact that you can seamlessly switch between the two while doing Sign of the Cross or an EI quick draw. It's by far the coolest method of fighting. Literally throwing out a EI and switching back and forth. Beautiful. Good way to mix up combos. Like you can just do that like sword key, go into an EI, another one, boom, come down here, switch to the dual swords. Beautiful. He said, stop the slaughter spiders on principle. Yes, I hate spiders in real life. I hate them even more in the game when I can actively kill them without any remorse. Period. Understandable completely. 280K. I can see that happen. Like I said, I can see that definitely. And it probably was strictly in EI. I've seen one shot EI builds and all that stuff. Like I'm 100. That's why I said I'm 100% positive there are people who have um, much higher stuff than I do. This mission is going to take a long time to do. There's a lot of enemies around here, and I'm in a dark zone. So like, no, I'm gonna get you to come out here. Who's throwing stuff? Did I miss? Honestly, I think the other enemy that I hate more than anything are the red kappa. Those things, when I tell you they made them ridiculously OP. Like to the point where it's like, why would you even do this? Like what was the purpose behind doing this? Like I was running I'm doing an underworld mission. I run into a red kappa. He starts spinning around the ground, I'm trying to block and guard. It broke my guard. Then it grappled me and literally and I don't understand why its grapple is so strong. It grappled me and killed me immediately. And I'm like, there's no reason for this. No peeking, guys. No peeking. Uh-uh. Yeah, Red Kappa kind of random. Like they usually show up in like they're not the ones that run away from you. They're the ones who actually like fight you. They show up in like dark realms like this, or just random areas. Like I don't think there's really anywhere like to truly pinpoint where a Red Kappa is going to show up. You can even fight them in scrolls and stuff like that. I don't want to fight both of you at the same time. Maybe I can just call one of you over here. Or are you gonna walk away? Are you walked away? Crap. All right, so I'm gonna take you first. Perfect. Dark Realm gone now. Beautiful. Oh, trust me, when I tell you I hate chasing Kappa, I hate them. So I don't like chasing Kappa because they're so slippery. Like I don't know. It's just I don't know. They're just so slippery and like they always tend to run near enemies. Like for some reason, it's like they always want to run near people. They never want to fight you one on one. Where are you throwing those from? Like they're terrible. I'm gonna switch out the weapon. I don't think I set up my skills for this one. Um, I kind of did, but I didn't set up my skills for this one. I didn't. See? Yep. Uh, yep, I didn't. It's crazy. All right. We're gonna go with stamina for that one. Excuse me. Constitution is fine. No strength and skill. Dex. I guess I'll just go with Dex on that. Um, Calamitous. Yeah, Calamitous Blade is better for that one. All right, cool. We don't need to optimize it. I'm just having fun. Make sure we check our ceiling. Oh, look, always look up. Does this bring me back? This brings me back around. Okay, cool. So I'm going to go back this way. Nothing's over there. Okay, so we don't need to go anywhere over there. And what do you get for clearing a yokai realm? I mean, it's not really much you get. It's just that if you decide that you want to save at a save point, you don't have to go back through that yokai realm. Not to mention all the enemies that you've killed and cleared the yokai realm, they won't show up anymore. Like for example, if I were to go through the main mission and kill enemies and go to a save to a shrine, all the enemies respawn. But since I killed all the enemies in that yokai realm, if I were to go to the shrine and save as I just did, you see that none of those enemies show back up, and I can freely walk through this area again. That's pretty much what it does. All right, time to get a little bit serious because I don't know what boss this is. I haven't played against this boss in I don't know. So I am going to get a little serious with this one. Nioh, of course. All right, cool. Finally got my get back for this level. Got me a couple divine fragments and stuff. Needed those. Yeah, about to say, purity does ridiculous amounts of key damage. Like just ridiculous. Especially if they're pure. If they're purified, you can get a lot of key damage from them. Divine fragments needed those. Divine umber sight needed that as well. This soul core is actually not bad. Saturated? I don't. Come on, man. I don't need saturated on that. What kind of scroll did I get? Tonfa and Ninjutsu power. I don't know. I don't know. I don't need this scroll. I know that for a fact. I don't need that. There is a scroll that I was looking at earlier that I do want to redo, though. Is it this one? Should I redo this one? I'll save that for like that for now. Where is the one that I think it's this one that I saw. This one. See, this one has the red kappa in it. This one, we can actually do this one. How about that? Why do I pick up green items? Strictly for the blacksmith to pretty much just to what you call it, disassemble them in the blacksmith. The more items I pick up, the better. Honestly, that's literally why. It allows me to literally go to the blacksmith and disassemble them because I still have to temper. No matter what, you still have to temper, especially if you're putting together a build. So the more items you pick up, the easier it is for you to temper. And then you also not only you don't only need divine umber you need regular umber. So either way, I'm going to pick up as much gear as possible. Not to mention, ethereals don't drop as often as like um, divines or anything underneath. So they're literally just for disassembling and going to the blacksmith. This is why I hate them. This is why. Like, look at this. Look at that. That's what I mean right there. That is a perfect example. Why do they hit so hard? Why do they hit so hard? That like he took away an entire like 3,000 damage. That's insane. That's absolutely ridiculous. 3,000 damage. That's craziness. So hopefully I get some good changes on this. All right, so I'm gonna keep that Mystic Dyad Axe. Absolutely not. Um, Path of the Ruthless. What does this do again? Increases melee damage. No. What? No. Terrible. Um, if only this was an ultimate stat, I could really use this as an ultimate stat. Uh, oh well. It's cool. I can run that over, honestly. Let's see. Let's try it again, because I need to get that as an ultimate stat. The combo I use to dry the key fast is the God of Wind. That is my go-to combo for my dual swords whenever I want to drain ki quickly. That is this right here, God of Wind. I have Masterful Slice on that, so whenever I do that, it does a good amount of ki damage. That kick right there is what is going to drain their ki, and then the follow-up moves, which is this. Those follow-up slashes, every time. I could do that a couple times and I'll drain the ki of an enemy super quickly. What's more important, high defense or high toughness? Both. Both are more important. The higher your defense, the longer you last, and then basically the more hits you can take, and then the higher your toughness, um, again, the more hits you can take. My build has over 11,000 defense, and I'm in double A toughness. So this build, like that defense and that toughness, paired with where is it? Paired with a Yamasumi, which gives me um, more life for one, and then it also gives me damage taken half by 100% when I'm unscathed. It helps. Like you can, I'll say this, like there's no point in having. I'll say this, toughness I think is more important. I'll give you that. Toughness is definitely more important because there's no point in having high defense if your toughness is low. But if you have both, then you're pretty much good to go. I want to switch to this. Where are they? Perfect. Now these two together, these two weapons together, key damage city. Well, not like, and if you were to throw on, like if you were to do a melee key damage build, and then you throw on this right here. Where is it? You may Hami. Oh my goodness. You're going to be doing a ridiculous amount of key damage. Like these two weapons together with this Guardian Spirit, perfection. Let's just have some fun and just destroy everything. He didn't even survive. Let's see if I can pull it off on this one. Ooh. If he didn't come back from that, oh man, that would have been over with. He would have been over with. That Beyond Infinity was about to go crazy. Or see, that's what I'm saying right there. That paralysis and then the grapple is absolutely busted. It's absolutely busted. There's no reason for it to be that way. And it wasn't even a backstab because he was in front of me. All right. Hopefully I get something good this time. Jeez. It's a maybe the axe man. Oh man. Nah, the Azuna drop is a grapple. So I use the Meta clan as my clan. And Meta Clan gives you increased damage on grapple pretty much. Like it reduces the defense of the enemy by a lot, so my grapples do a lot of damage. Like I get like whenever I grapple enemies, I get like 40, 50k per grapple almost. Path of the Demon. This is actually be not bad, especially if I run a Diogen. Hmm, I don't know. I do want to change this though. I don't need ultimate dexterity for any reason whatsoever. Anima charge is great. We'll change that. I don't need the ultimate dexterity. Yes. So any grapple, no whether it's a final blow or a regular grapple, it doesn't matter. It'll proc Meta Clan's um, buff basically. It's buff. So no matter whether I grapple or like again do a final blow, it'll even stack on with finishing flare. Finishing flare grapples will do even more damage if you run Meta Clan with finishing flare. Yeah, I would like anytime you do a grapple. So um, where is it? Tea house. Man, his voice sounds so much better. Um, where is it? Here it is. Boom. So as you can see, it's right here. It says 55%, but you know you can max out. You know your pretty much your rep almost, and then when I come over to my stuff over here, where is it? Let me go down, 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 go down. I don't see it. Hold on, where is it? Where is it? Is it not showing up? There it is. Reduce defense on grapple 100%. So the thrust damage and there it is right at the top. I'll put it at the top for you guys. So thrust damage goes up and the reduced defense on grapple goes up. So the 100% pretty much means that um, once I grapple, I reduce their defense. And I don't know why it doesn't say so, but it does do increase damage. And I've tested that because I've taken my Meta Clan off, done a grapple, and then put it on and done a grapple, and the damage is definitely increased. Can I change those? Let's see. Cool. All right. But see, as you see, my
いらっしゃい。
inventory is full. That's why I collect all my that's why I collect all my items, no matter what rarity they are. Come straight to actually let me check those first before I get rid of them. I don't need that. Um I can save that for the melee key. These are really good because they come with double A dexterity, but I don't run. Why not? Just because. Um, nope, 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 nope. I don't really need any of the. No, don't need those. Yeah, I don't really need any of these. This Magatama is actually really good. I'm saving that. Saru Tahiko. I don't use this is for I think this is the um yokai shift one. Yeah. I don't really need that, but I mean I can't sell them anyway. This isn't bad. Okay. So as I always, disassemble my stuff, I can come over to here and I can get some Umbrasite. So boom, I can do that and get 32 Umbrasite, which is not bad. Or I can even do this and get this is trash, but yeah. But that's why I save them all, just so I can get my Umbrasite. And when I come over to my temper, I have plenty of Umbrasite to go through. I got 208, so I got plenty of it to go through, no problem. And I have so much money, so it's like I don't have to worry about that. I don't need to go there. Yeah, the only reason I'm doing so much key damage is literally because of the I well, I wouldn't say I'm doing a lot, but the reason I focus mainly on key damage is because I have melee key damage rolled on every single piece of my gear. Every single piece of gear I have that on there. And then also um I'm also doing key damage from my yokai abilities because I have max ability yokai ability key damage on there. And then Purity just does so much more key damage in general. Not to mention, I think where is it? Is this on there? No. Where is it? It was something else that I had that was like increasing my key damage as well. Path of the Beast. That's what it is. My yokai abilities do more key damage, so that's why my epons. Whenever I throw out an epon, that's why I use them so much and I spam them because they do so much key damage. Strictly because of this as well. It increases my key damage on yokai abilities, so that's why. But the reason I don't sell them is literally because I have so much money. Honestly, the things you want to sell is what I just sold. As you saw, if you want to sell anything at all, if you ever want to sell anything, sell your T sets. They'll net you the most money. Like literally, look at one of these T sets will give me 869,000. So, if you ever want to sell anything, sell these because these will drop no problem. Like you'll get these to drop more often than you think. Like you probably won't even you'll be picking up so many items that you probably won't even notice that they drop, and then you'll literally just have items. You'll just have these sitting around. So if you want more money, sell these. Like selling all four of these will have me over like 3 million in gold. So that's why I don't sell them. I always disassemble my gear and stuff, but I sell like you can even sell your you can even sell your accessories. They don't net you as much as your they don't net you as much as the T sets do, but you know that you'll still get a little pretty penny for them. Well, most of these I don't honestly need. Like I don't really care for this, but like these I can get rid of. But yeah, don't like you don't need to sell any gear or anything like that. Yeah, me, I'm kind of a hoarder. So like like selling my stuff, I don't sell too many of my stuff like for example, all these weapons and stuff. I'm probably never going to ever use any of these. As long as I've had this game, I'm never going to use any of these weapons probably like at all. But I like to hoard stuff, so that's why I don't really, sell stuff too much. I don't really like sell anything too much like I'm definitely a hoarder. Um do I have anything any other graces to do? I do want to get certain scrolls on this though, but I don't want to. Where is that scroll at that I was just doing? Where is that scroll I was just doing? Hopefully I get something this time. If I don't get something this time, then screw it. If I don't get it this time, then fuck it. I don't care. Yeah, any armor that I see, like any armor that has like transferable effects or them or anything like that, or like rarity inheritance or grace inheritance, I always keep those. I never get rid of anything that doesn't have like this right here. I always keep these because I never know when I'm going to want to switch to a different grace. So I always keep those no matter what. Um, what to do. Just so I can survive. I don't know why I put this is a. I don't know why I put that on here. This is a literal corruption weapon. Again? How? See? That's I knew it. I knew it. All right, man. Look, and I appreciate you. Appreciate you for showing up. Did you say have I seen the IGN Wolong video? Yes, I have. I did watch that, and it made me even more excited for the game. I can't wait. I don't know why I keep doing that. Yeah, like it's the movement. The movement looks very fluid, and the like it has traversal and like Nioh 2, there's not really much traversal. Like with that game, you can climb, you can jump, like it has much better traversal mechanics and stuff, like platforming mechanics and stuff. Nice. All right. This is the last time I'm going to do that. I don't know. The reason why I don't know if it'll be similar is because the stat mechanics are even different. Like for example, I don't know if you've like played the demo when it came out. There's like phases and stuff. So like you choose a certain phase which determines how your character will be built out. So they have like a water phase, earth phase, wind, fire, or something like that. So like certain phases pretty much promote a different play style. So the way they upgrade their characters might be different in terms of like the max leveling system. I'm not sure if it'll be 750. It might be a lower level. It might be higher. It depends on how they want to do it. Like the leveling system looks different, so I don't know. I'm super like I was supposed to say, I'm super excited to get ready. Like I'm super yes, yes. I'm sorry, I just spazzed out, but I'm definitely super excited for this game. I can't wait to like really get into it and start to, like figure it out. Like I'm planning on like really getting into this game because I am a humongous Team Ninja fan. Anybody who's been with me on this channel for a long time knows that I am a humongous Team Ninja fan. I love all of their game. Love all of their games, all of them. So like I'm super excited for this game. But yes, I finally got what I wanted. Yeah, that's why when the game first comes out, I'm gonna be on it. I'm talking about I'm on it all the time. I'm gonna be on it just so I can like pretty much bring guides to people who may not be sure about the game yet. That's what I'm gonna literally bring up push out guides and videos and so much stuff and everything so that everybody knows this is what it's about, this is what you need to do, this is how you play it, this is how it goes, all that good stuff. But finally I got what I needed. Jeez. But all right, cool. But appreciate you guys for showing up, man. You guys are awesome as always. You guys, you're the best. Neo 2 community is great. Not even just this community, but then my community in general is awesome. My following is great. I love you guys so much. But I'm going to end here. Again, I do stream every single weekend. As you can see in the chat, my super thanks and everything is available. So any and all of your support is appreciated. Thank you guys so much. And I will see you guys next time. Stay tuned for more videos. If you haven't already and you just came by to see what's going on, subscribe. Check out the page. Let me know how you guys feel about it. Appreciate you guys, man. Thank you so much. I'm out.